So I found the most ridiculous 1-star reviewed microphones online, and like any sane person would, I ordered them. So in today's video, we're gonna test out each of these microphones. And at the end of the video, I'm actually gonna try and trick a professional audio engineer with these.
So let's start with mic 1, the pink mic. Isadora says, I didn't work. I'm sorry, Isadora, that must be hard. Brit Fit says, this mic is terrible for karaoke. I can barely hear myself. And when you sing, your lips literally have to be on the mic. No joke. So look at something else if you want a good mic for karaoke. It comes in this terrible packaging, which might as well be a crime in 2025.
I don't have much faith in this one. It looks crappy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be terrible, but wish me luck. Don't forget to put the on switch on here. Super reliable.
Hey, check 1, 2, check. Now you are listening to the pink microphone. What do you think of this bad boy? Is he can he hang with the boys, or is he actually absolutely terrible? I can't really tell right now until I listen back to it later, but I think that this thing sounds actually kind of okay.
But the true question that everyone's wondering, does it work for karaoke?
Oh, I hate karaoke. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Yeah, this microphone's kind of trash. To be honest, if I didn't have the gear, experience, and knowledge I did, I would pretty much deem this microphone unusable. So let's go ahead and move on to microphone 2. Next up is the Jemmy Mini Mic. Angela says, I work in a cat hospital and bought this to interview patients. Needless to say, it never worked out and I returned it. Hated it. Huge scam. Alright, I gotta be honest, this thing is pretty freaking cute, but it comes with this little foam pop filter that literally does not fit on it. So with that, I plugged it into my phone and was excited to test it out. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I have a backup plan, and that backup plan is my laptop. I'm gonna see if this will work on there. Yeah, so spoiler alert, it doesn't. Yeah, none of that worked, but I do have one final Hail Mary here. Archie? What do you think of this microphone? He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Poppy, test the mic. Stinky face! Did you just see that stinky face? This thing is over. So far, the reviews for these mics seem to actually be accurate, but they were all from random people online, and I needed to consult a professional. I have a question for you. You're a professional audio engineer.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm already laughing makes me fearful for how this is set up.
So I got 2 really crappy microphones off of Amazon with like terrible reviews. So I'm going to give you 2 recordings from these crappy microphones, and I'm going to give you 1 recording from my really nice Neumanns. So here's where you can probably tell that I'm lying. So I'm telling Fabian that I'm going to use 1 really nice mic, but in actuality, I'm going to use 3 crappy ones for these recordings. And so I'm going to see if he can actually tell the difference between really expensive stuff or really crappy stuff. I'm going to like give you all 3, and then I'm going to ask you to identify which recording is from which microphone. Do you think you can do you think you can achieve that?
Yes. Even if I make an ass out of myself, it's content.
So I got to work making some recordings that Fabian would judge later on. And I actually swapped our mini mic to an iPhone headphone mic since they're pretty similar and the other one didn't work. But before we get to Fabian's judgment, we gotta first check out microphone 3. So Jay says, this mic works fine and is a tremendous value, and I give it praise, but the mic cable they include in the package is not only useless, but it is a huge liability. Had they not included this toxic cord, I would have given it 5 stars. Let me tell you what happened. The idiotic cable tip Warning, do not use these cables. They are a pile of crap. With that said, the mic is well worth the price by itself. So unlike the other two microphones that we already tried, I was actually kind of impressed by the build quality of it. It had a nice weight and a metal feel. And of course, there's the accursed cable that Jay talked about. It is an XLR to 1/4 inch jack, which is kind of weird, but I mean, the cable itself seems fine. I am praying that this included cable does not fry my entire audio setup like that guy said, but I have a feeling we're gonna be okay.
Now you are officially listening to the Pile microphone. Does it sound as bad as you thought it would, or is it a lot better? This thing actually doesn't sound that bad. So far, the cable hasn't exploded my system yet. Who's telling when that might happen?
And with the final mic tested out, all I had to do was record the tracks for Fabian, and it was time for the reveal.
Hi guys, my name is Fabian. I am the studio manager and in-house engineer for Goodnoisestudios here in Palm Springs, California. I work for the very well-loved and very well-esteemed Matt Sorum from a variety of bands. Guns N' Roses would be the main one. My office is pretty nice.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say a lot of people wish that they were in a setup similar to that. You have the setup. You've got the experience. So my question for you today, Fabian, is do you think you can correctly identify what microphones are being played from a guitar recording?
I would give myself some cautious optimism to say that I will do admirably.
Okay, that's great. So before we play the clips, I want to show you the microphones that were used to record all these. So up first, we have this thing. Don't let your eyes deceive you. It's actually quite small. Then we have what many people would call the most shocking microphone. Be careful. Watch out for the pink microphone.
I think we have one of those as well, but it's encrusted in jewels because it was Billy Gibbons.
Shifting away from the crap, we actually have something good. This is a Neumann KM184. Okay, so
I know it well.
$700, nice guy, reliable, nice condenser microphone. So you've seen the options. Let's go ahead. If you want to start microphone number 1.
Here we go. I'm loving that hiss that it's got on. A very, very high quality signature sound. Definitely running through a very expensive pre.
So that's microphone 1. Let's listen to microphone number 2.
Microphone 2 coming in. Okay. Microphone number 3.
Let's do it.
Now immediately I can detect this one actually has some body to it.
Okay. Okay, so tell me, what do you think is mic number 1?
Mic number 1. Ooh. I'm going to say that microphone... Hang on.
Oh, here's where I was starting to get nervous that maybe Fabian had caught on to my antics.
Okay, so I'm going to say microphone number 1 will be your pink guy.
The pink mic, okay.
So that I'm going to go, mic number 1 is going to be your pink guy.
Okay.
Mic number 2 is going to be your small guy.
Okay.
And mic number 3 is going to be your expensive guy.
Okay, wow. Okay, so these are very, very interesting, very calculated answers. Do you want to lock those answers in?
So, well, my reputation is on the line here, but I'm going to lock in my answers, I feel.
Okay, you've locked in your responses. That's it. That's your final professional opinion. None of these recordings were done with this here Neumann, and instead they were all done with crappy microphones. The microphone.
You have set me up, sir.
The truth is out.
Sam, I'm gonna reevaluate our friendship for the foreseeable future.
Tell all the lovely people at home where they can find you online.
Mainly, you will find me through Instagram. My handle is official format, all one word with an underscore underneath it. And through there, you can also find the studio in case you guys are interested in coming down here and recording through all this lovely, amazing gear that I've got behind me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So what do you think? Were the mics better or worse than you thought they would be? Let me know down in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you want to learn about some actually good microphones, check out this video here. And until next time, peace.